Hi everyone, welcome on board to HUBPERIDOTTV, where you get the reliable news that is tailored for you, and of course where you can actually comment and interact. I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel, and if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.
The gods are angry. Herdsmen flee Yoruba land over thunder strike. Says we and our cattle are no longer safe in Oduduwa land, in Yoruba land, in Anago land, whatever name you want to call the southwestern part of Nigeria. As you know, this is not the first time that thunder will kill the cattle of Fulani herdsmen, bandits, and kidnappers that they have become. There is presently palpable apprehension among herdsmen in Osun State, as many of them have started moving their cattle in droves from the state over continuous attacks on their cattle by thunderstorm. Recently, thunder lightning struck at a huge number of cattle and sheep somewhere in Ondo State, and of course it happened again, and now it happened in Osun State. Cattle, and they realized that this might be a warning signal. Although some decided to give an esoteric, occultic, diabolic, traditional, spiritual interpretations to this, maybe as a result of the rains, and because many of these localities, many of the states, many of these regions have high elevated land, such as mountains and rocks, and these Fulani herdsmen take their cattle there, and there is the possibility of thunder actually targeting certain spots and locations. Maybe, maybe not. I wouldn't know what it is anyway, as it is possible that they could be attacked by some spiritually directed thunderstorm. According to correspondents out there, online correspondents, they have cited movements of thousands of cows along Iwo-Oshogbo Road around 12:15 a.m. on Sunday morning, following a natural disaster at Iba in a Felodun local government area of Osun State, in which thunder killed 17 cows and a lot of sheep. The movements of the herds of cows caused serious panic along the highway as motorists scampered for safety for fear of being attacked by the herdsmen. As you know, they say the fear of the herdsmen is the beginning of wisdom, as they have a godfather, Buhari, a cattle herdsman himself, and you know what he is. According to some reports out there, courage was taken to speak to one of the herdsmen, who simply identified himself as Aruna. He confirmed that there was a resolution among Fulani cattle herdsmen in the state to move their cows to a safer place. And one would ask, where is this safer place? Is it the southeastern part of Nigeria? Is it Biafra land, as thunder has not struck at any of the cattle in Biafra land, and they are very comfortable and they are settling down? He said, we are going home. We want to keep our cows in a safer place. This environment is no longer safe for us and our cows. We don't really understand what is happening in Anago land. That is what they said, Yoruba land. And there are certain interpretations to the name Yoruba. Some say it means Yariba, some say it means Yoruba, whatever name it is. Some say Yo Eruba, meaning when I appear, you must be afraid of me. You must be, something like that, like a fear issue connected to that name. While some say they are Anagos, some say they are Oduduwa. So whatever it is, they said they are afraid of being in that location, southwestern part of Nigeria. It happened in Ondo State recently, like I told you, in which they said our brothers in that state lost many cows to thunderstorms. The same thing is happening here in Osun State, where our forefathers have lived for centuries without search and occurrence. These people are using spiritual power to kill our cows. Killing our cows is tantamount to killing our future. They keep your money in the banks, don't you know? The cows remain and will always be our bank. So any calamity that befalls the cow directly affects our future, they said. asking him about their destination and any possibility of returning to their base. Adona reacted this way, said, "Why are you asking me such question? Are you a cattle rustler? We don't disclose our destinations to strangers. You are even making me angry." That is what the Fulani herdsman said. I think is obviously is not happy, is angry that they have to leave that free pasture, they have to leave that free water from the streams, and they have to leave the free yams that they eat in other people's farm. He's angry because they have to eat other people's corns. He's angry because they have to stop pillaging other people's farm. Like a story that I shared with you guys, where some of these cattle herdsmen, bandits, allow their cows into a man that has struggled, and the man got a very huge piece of land where he planted moringa, and he hoped that he was going to harvest this soon. But unfortunately, the moringa was harvested for him into the stomach of some cows that Buhari and his cabals have given more. I think they've respected and given them more opportunities than even the citizens in Nigeria. What an unfortunate situation to be in. So they claim that they are going home and that they will no longer involve themselves in staying in Yoruba land. Hopefully this thunderstorm strikes around the whole of the south of Nigeria so they can remain in the north where thunder does not strike. I hope more thunders, and maybe the ground can open up and cave in on some of the cattle, so they will realize that they need to keep their cattle safe. Just look at how these cattle are. Yes, we know they feed a higher population of Nigerians with beef in the south of Nigeria. When you talk of suya, you talk of the meat that you eat. But let us look at it this way. If these cattle are kept in ranches and the government himself can actually coordinate, they have vet doctors that go around to check if these cattle are free of diseases, it would have been better. But how will the government coordinate this if they are the ones involved in cattle business? They give these cattle to some of these herdsmen to take around the country. Let's quickly run through comment section like I always do, while you also leave your own comment. Let's see the reactions of people as regards this. Yes, someone say, who can challenge the gods when enraged? They should herd out of the region or be submissive before we invoke the wrath of Sango on them. Yoruba never fight alone. Yes, someone say this is like the third or fourth time. The first was said to be cows trespassing in a shrine. I guess Fulani finally found out it's something else and decided to vamoose. Whether he disclosed location or not, he can't hide his GPS position from the god of Shango. And I want to say Yoruba deities are not sleeping. Someone here decided to explain in a more elaborate form. He said, we warned them when their cattle was eating our cassava and bitter leaf. We told them their cows will die, but they did not listen. Now, bovine schistosomiasis, and that's it. In the Owala is killing their cattle, and they think thunderstorm is spiritual. Bovine schistosomiasis. It's not common in Africa and Asia anyway, but then there are traces, but you'll find that in Europe. These are diseases that attack cows and cattle in France and many of those countries over there, but not necessarily localized in Africa and Asia. Yeah, someone say the gods are not to blame. Power of our gods, Oshogbo means wizard of the forest. Osho Igbo, something like that, means the wizard of the forest. Yeah, someone said, when will the herders also get their own thunder? This is exactly what Gani Adam was referring to, saying Yoruba can be humble and calm. According to Gani Adams. Gani Adams is the head of the group called Oduduwa OPC. OPC, yes, is the head of the OPC right now, and he has been crowned the Are Ono Kankafo of Ile-Ife. I think probably generally Yoruba land. That's what it is. So this is what someone here is explaining, that this is what Are Ono Kankafo, Gani Adams, was actually saying about the Yorubas. He said they can be humble, they can be quiet, they can be calm, but if they strike, if you try any nonsense with us, we have means and that are more powerful than what you have ever thought of, or AK-47. Here someone say The herdsmen told the okay, please thunder, I beg you, chase them wherever they run to. This is what someone here is saying. And someone here is saying he doesn't think this is a coincidence, as this is three strikes in a year in the southwestern part of Nigeria. So guys, that is what it is. The fear of thunder is the beginning of the wisdom for Fulani herdsmen to get themselves out of other people's domain. That is what it is for now. We cannot celebrate or accept or embrace. Of course, nationalism is nothing wrong with it, but we cannot embrace this sectional kind of system over people's ethnic right, tribal right. There are something called tribal right in which you have in that your locality, your location that you are. So we cannot embrace nationalism and throw away people's ethnic or tribal rights. So that's what it is for now. If you're not part of this channel, simply tap on the subscription button. That automatically makes you a member of this channel, and it is free. And the red notification icon bell, that is very important because it simply alerts you whenever videos such as this are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.